Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, we're glad that you are. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. Episodes like this one, where I'm going to talk to you about 3 things to do alone. Are you ready? Let's get started. Lots of times in this space, I talk about collaboration and teamwork and synergy, and all of those things are awesome. But we can't do those things all the time. There are some things we need to do alone. And in fact, when we do these 3 things alone, we'll be more effective at the collaboration, teamwork, and synergy stuff that we so often talk about here. Now, before I go any further, I'm talking about 3 things to do alone. I want to acknowledge that there are lots of folks who are by themselves a lot, and they are perhaps lonely, and perhaps that's you. You feel a little bit isolated. If that's you, I encourage you to reach out and find ways to get in communication and socialize and connect with other people. Even if that's true, these 3 things still matter, because these 3 things, while they can't all be done with others, they need to be done alone some of the time, and likely first. And here they are. First, we must think. We must take the time to think about where we are and what we're doing, to using thinking time to reflect on what's working for us and what's not working, to think about where we want to go and what we want to do and be. We need to be alone to think. We can also dream alone better, right? Spending time closing our eyes and thinking about where we want to be. What are our fondest wishes? What are the things that we'd like to turn into goals? Before we can get to a goal, a smart goal, we've got to dream. Where do we want to be? What difference do we want to make? What's the approach that we want to use? What are our dreams? We need to spend time alone to dream. And the third thing we need to do alone is to plan. So once you've thought and you've dreamt, then you need to do some planning. And we need to spend some of that planning time with a pen and a pad or a journal or something to get those thoughts on paper, build a plan to help us reach those dreams. Planning is important, and it's something that we need to do, at least in part, alone. So I'm saying that you need to put down the phone. You need to turn off the podcast, the TV, or even YouTube when you're done with this episode. You need to take the time. You need to make the time. You need to create the time to think, to dream, and to plan. And after you've done those things, you are in a better position. You'll be better prepared to. You'll be more ready to collaborate with others and to collaborate with greater purpose, greater energy, and greater passion. Let me close with today's tweet. Collaboration is powerful, but some things we need to do alone. Take the time to think, to dream, and to plan before you collaborate. Well, each Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I send an email to people. We call it Your Remarkable Day. And it's something that I've done alone, to write something to share with you. I've spent some time thinking, and I've written out some ideas that are hopefully inspirational, that perhaps have information for you, and create a chance for you to literally have a more remarkable day. This newsletter is free. Again, it's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we'd love to have it help you open your days to make them your remarkable days. You can learn more about that newsletter and sign up by going to kevineikenberry.com/newsletters. I hope you'll do that. And I hope you'll be back with me next week for another episode of Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast.